What's up guys, my name is Chris. Welcome to another video. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. And I'd like to thank you for clicking on my video and taking your time to watch this, if you are. So today is a pretty special day for me. I'm going to be reviewing and giving you guys a little showcase of my brand new iPhone that I got a couple days ago. And let me tell you the entire story. Okay, so Sunday morning my dad offered to do this kind of deal type thing right in the morning after I got off work. I caddy at a country club, and he gave me this option whether I wanted to do this sort of deal where I would basically pay him back eventually when I get enough money. And I did the same thing with my rangefinder, which I use for caddying, and it was really nice of him to do that. Like, he didn't have to do it. After paying back my rangefinder, he seemed to have gained my trust in money wise, which is really good, and it kind of shows how I can be responsible with money. And so hopefully I will be able to pay off this phone by the end of the month. It really just depends, because I have a few vacations, at the most two, that I'm gonna be going on, and so I won't be able to work. So I have the phone right now, and so I got the phone Sunday night when our entire family went to the AT&T store right after dinner, and it was really nice. Like, it was a pretty quick process, and I was just able to get it. And then we got buy one get one free, and the other one my brother has right now, and it was a good deal. So if you are thinking about upgrading or whatever, and you're on AT&T, I would definitely suggest going in that deal, because it is definitely something that people should think about. And yeah, anyways, I've had this phone for 2 days now, and I'm here to give you my impressions and my overall overview around about this phone in general. So I do hope you guys enjoy this video. So I tried recording this video on Sunday, but it did not go very well. I ran out of space on my camera, and I just didn't really give like an exciting reaction. So I'm gonna try recreating that a little bit here, but here we go. Alright, so I set up here's the phone, and let me first start by showing you off the case. I got a Rhino Shield solid suit case, which I have been thinking about like what case I would eventually get for the longest time, and I wanted to make sure it was going to be protective and also look really good, and I think Rhino Shield does that very well. So here is the case. It's a brushed steel finish. It says to provide 11 feet protection, and I'm hoping this will be very reliable and will serve me well for a long time. So onto the unboxing experience. Here we go. We have the standard iPhone box, which looks really nice, and I'm just like happy to even have the box, because it's like a first iPhone. It's a first iPhone box for me, so it's really cool. So this is what you are presented by in the taking off this part. You have designed in Apple, California, and you have these three things in here. You have some basic manual information, none of which I probably read, Apple stickers, and then finally just some basic controls, like the ring, silent switch, following buttons, just all the different controls in it. So let's move that to the side. And so now we're moving on to the earpods, which I haven't used yet. I haven't had any need to pull the headphones out of this case yet, but here are the earpods, and then on the back you have the lightning to 3.5mm headphone jack. I'm sure I will be using that adapter sometimes, but I'm guessing I may use the earpods most of the time, just because it may be easier. And then that's it. These two compartments held the lightning cable and the power brick, which are always good to have. So let's just put that back in and move this all to the side. And let's start with the iPhone. Alright, so first up, I really appreciate having Touch ID in here. It's so much more reliable and easy to get into my phone than what I've had before, because what I had before was this, and I don't currently have it powered on, but it would just be type password like any other like standard phone. But yeah, I just found having that password type to be so much more helpful and useful. But anyways, we're in the home screen now, and as you can see, it's pretty standard. I downloaded a pretty good amount of apps just for my need. I had to get Fortnite just to see what the experience would be like on mobile. And so you just have all the basic Apple apps, and then you have stuff like iMovie, Amazon, Instagram, Snapchat, just everything that any like standard person would use. But it's really nice having a reliable phone now, because my past phone couldn't do anything, especially when I go into the storage here. iPhone storage, it's, move that up, yeah, 64 gigabytes. That's pretty insane for what I had before. Like, I went from 1 gigabyte from the small phone to 16 gigabytes on the other Samsung phone I had, and now I'm up to 64, and that's a pretty big upgrade. Anyways, I feel that having this phone will make my life a lot just more compact, like having to do everything on just one device rather than multiple devices, especially having the battery, which it's a pretty reliable battery for an iPhone. I know like past iPhones are getting slowed down because of the iOS updates, just so they can improve in performance. But going from my old phone to this phone, it's really different, like battery wise, because that one would die in, like, if I were to stream video on full is the highest resolution, it'd only go for about, say, maybe 10 to 20 minutes. This can go for 2 hours, 4 hours, I'm sure, just on what I've experienced within these 2 days. But yeah, it's really nice. And one last thing I want to go over. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with iPhones and whatever, but I wanted to go over the camera, which is actually really great. Shoots in 4K 60 FPS if you are a camera user like me. But I feel like this camera will really come in handy, especially with stuff like Snapchat and mobile photography, when I just don't have time to bring my camera, or if it's not charged. It's just really great to have a phone that has a great camera, and I know I'll use it for anything. I can use this as a secondary camera alongside my Sony HX80, which will be very nice, especially having this camera. I'm using my iPad to film the actual phone. Having better quality, having 2 quality cameras is just going to be a lot better, and will really upgrade what I've like my setup is now. But that's really it. I am really excited to see what I can do with this phone in the future, especially with some of the video editing apps on here. So there's obviously my iMovie, but then there's also another app called LumaFusion. It is pretty expensive. I'll show you the price right here. LumaFusion, $20. So I am really going to, really just need to get an Apple gift card and App Store gift card, and then eventually get that, because it's supposed to be like a really high quality video editing app, like comparable to stuff like Premiere Pro on like say a Mac or a computer. Yeah, it's just gonna be a really different experience than what I've had before, and hopefully I will enjoy this, and I am definitely enjoying it so far, so that's a great thing. My camera is about to run out of storage pretty soon, so I am going to end this video right off here. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really excited to see what I can do and just the overall experience I will have. But that's about it. Tomorrow's 4th of July. I'll try my best to maybe film some videos with my iPhone, and that's just about it. My camera is at 1 minute storage. Okay, I have to finish this off. Let's just end it off here. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.